reacting to intelligence and not virtue signalling. Hello, my name is Eva and welcome to Jones Moans. I'm making this video in response to virtue signalling from a friend of mine. During the coronation last week, a number of people were arrested. I would call these people who were arrested gatecrashers rather than exercising their right to freedom of speech or their right to demonstrate. That's just my opinion. There were reports that rape alarms were being given out that may have been used during the demonstration. These rape alarms were said to have been given out at 2 a.m. in Soho. Now, are rape alarms given out every Friday night in Soho? If this is the case, these people's charity will have been a bit misguided. You're not going to stop the oldest trade in the world, and you're not going to stop the most lucrative trade in Soho. You're more likely to annoy people if you publicly dish out rape alarms because you will upset the punters. And please note, I'm not agreeing with the trade. Police officers making the arrests at the coronation would have done so working on intelligence. They would have arrested people to lower the risk of the crowd being put into danger. They would not have arrested people just to stop the public celebrating. If I want to express an opinion that I know is going to be controversial, I will start by giving personal evidence to give my argument a bit of weight. I would never publicly criticise ex-colleagues or the organisation I have worked for without knowing all the facts. The public's opinion of the police has reached an all-time low in the last few years. This has been primarily down to one or two very rotten apples. In my opinion, it is also down to incompetence at a government level over the last couple of decades. I worked alongside the police and security services between 1987 and 2008. As with all the public services, the number of skilled and experienced people has been slashed to the point where they are no longer functioning. Hearing about the arrests during the coronation did not make me think the UK is living under a police-controlled state. If anything, it instilled a little bit of trust in the police that I didn't have before. What worries me is the amount of virtue signalling that came after. People make comments on social media, mostly about a subject they know nothing about. My friend was not making a comment on something he knows nothing about. My friend shared an article written by The Guardian. The Guardian is free online. This is why people read it. It is free to read, and social media makes it free to forward the information. And just because we have the words Guardian and opinion does not mean the majority of people believe the contents. If people forward online articles written by The Guardian, they are putting themselves in the camp of the whinging minority and will no longer be believed. The reason for this video is that my friend who shared the article is a former police officer, and quite a senior one, and at the same time a supporter of Extinction Rebellion. Is he presenting himself as a law-abiding ex-police officer or as a rebel? Because this will lead to confusion. If a horse had been at the coronation, if a horse had been spooked by a rape alarm at the coronation and had ploughed into the crowd, what would the Guardian opinion be then? And whatever it was, my friend would probably still forward the information. Neither the Guardian or my friend's opinion will make the UK public any safer. The internet is just full of irrelevant drivel, as is the online Guardian. And this drivel is covering up some real crimes. If we could discuss that, that would be good. Thank you for watching.